Bam! What's up, guys? Your boy DJ coming at you again. Just had to wash the old face off. We got some updates. Okay, here we go. Tesla home project updates. Okay. Again, I started this indoor project anyway on September 3rd. Choose all the wires and stuff. I'll get all that finalized later. I want to explain some things to you and let you guys know some challenges that I came upon. Okay. Excuse the wall too. I have to clean the back wall. But anyway, here's one of the problems that I came up with this charger here and the battery maintaining feature that it has. Okay. I found out that this charger here will maintain a sealed lead acid battery perfectly as it does in the garage, my garage project with the freezer refrigerator project. If you go back in my archives, you will see it. But anyway, it works perfectly. But this battery maintainer does not work as a maintainer when it's used with the LiFePO4 battery. Right. So what I'm saying is, if this was lead acid and the battery level dropped to 12.1 or 11.9, whatever, that charger will kick on automatically. If the battery level of this LiPo4 battery drops down like that, it will not kick on at all. So I had to devise a way to have that maintainer come on at different intervals to make sure the battery doesn't drop too low. I found that out like the first time I used the charger because I was using it. I hooked some other things up to it. Battery got low, the alarm went off on the power inverter, but this thing just never powered up to, recoup the loss of power. But anyway, so what I did was I came up with an idea. I said, well, if you notice, well, not if you notice, but this battery maintainer right there, right? It's connected to the positive and negative terminals. Sorry about that. It's connected to the positive and negative terminals of this battery, right? Right. So if you unplug it from the wall, it's still powered, okay? As far as the internal parts are, is that, it maintains its settings, okay? It doesn't totally shut off, even if I unplug it, because it still has power going into the unit, okay? So that's a plus. That is a very good plus, okay? Because what that does is it maintains the LiPo4 setting, which is awesome, okay? So I thought about it, I was like, wow, man, I need to find a way to have that battery come on at different intervals. So what I did was I incorporated a timer, a digital timer right there, guys. There it is. I incorporated a digital timer, and it has its own, let me turn on a little light here. It has its own settings that it came with if you want to use them. Let me give you an example. It has a pre-programmed setting of 5 p.m. to 12 a.m., okay, which is right there. Then it has another setting from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. right there. Then it has one setting here that's called all night from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., a 12-hour on time, okay? So that's what came to my mind to do, is use an external timer. Because, again, this thing maintains its setting. It's still on. But to get it to actually activate, it needs to be, powered down, disconnected from the AC power, and then come on. And then it will come on like magic. And that's what I've been doing. I got this. I went and got this, picked this up Saturday evening, I think it was, or Sunday, like last Sunday. And it's working flawlessly, guys. Flawlessly. I don't know the name of the company that makes this little not charger, but timer. But again, then it has a setting here where I can program my on time and my off time. So I have this thing coming on. The charger comes on from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. and then it comes on at 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. with that one right there. And then I put in my own personal time in there, where it comes on at 11 a.m. to 3. So it's a beautiful thing, guys. Beautiful, simple thing. Because, again, you don't have to worry about the charger overcharging your LiPo4 battery because it's, a computer controlled and all that other kind of stuff. When it charges it, like during the long time of 5 p.m. to 12 a.m., that's a 7 hour charge time. In between that time, if it peaks off the battery, it will just shut off. It will not overcharge the battery. Okay, it is a smart charger, but they just didn't have it. The LiPo 4 battery is so new that right now, I guess they don't have a charge maintainer for it because I have looked thoroughly. So I had to find a way to use this as a charge battery maintainer for a LiPo 4 battery, and I did, and that's just simply to use a timer. So those of you who might want to try this, realize if you're using a LiPo 4 battery, you may not have a battery maintainer for it, or if anybody has found a battery maintainer that will come on automatically when needed, let me know. But I have looked thoroughly. I have not found it. Again, the LiPo 4 battery chemistry is new. So there probably isn't a battery maintainer for it yet. If it is, I don't know about it. But anyway, this right here, the way I'm telling you about, it works flawlessly. It's been doing it right now. It's coming up on 1 week tomorrow that I've been using this setup. And Sunday will be 1 week that I've been using the timer. So, but I haven't had one problem. The refrigerator is working flawlessly and everything else. So I wanted to share that with you guys so you know that, okay, if you choose to do this and rather than use solar panels, use a battery charger like I did, it like $32, $36 charger, and it's new technology. So as you know how things are, I've seen most of these things are made in China, whatever else, and that's not a negative at all because I appreciate what the Chinese have done as far as technology and creating various devices. But this charger right here, you'll see the same charger in different casings. So they're using the same electronics out of this charger in different casings. Like you see it in this big red casing, then you might see it in a slimline profile under another company's name, but it's the exact same programs. I have noticed that. So this is new technology in battery charging. You know, it has a emulsifier, whatever you call it, for lead acid batteries. So it actually does that automatically, like when you plug it up while it's charging. So, but again, it has a dedicated LiPo 4 charging profile, which is wonderful. And that's what I'm using, guys. And I have to say this again, there's no solar panels attached to this setup. Okay, no solar panels yet. Okay, right now, again, I'm calling this my Tesla home project. It's only that little cheap charger right there, $32 to $36 charger, and my 100 amp hour LiPo 4 battery, and it is running the refrigerator, the most expensive item to run in the home because it's constantly on, constantly. So I'm very impressed. I haven't had one problem, guys. Okay? This is what I'm telling you guys. Again, not to be so repetitive, but think Tesla when you decide to use batteries inside the home. Again, I'm just repeating myself, so those of you who didn't hear it, upon my research, I found out that it cost, I thought it was $6, but it costs $9 to charge a 75 kilowatt battery. $9. I believe that the information I found out is that it's a 375 volt battery on top of that, which is massive, massive. If it costs $9 to charge that huge battery, $9, guys, this will cost pennies because it's not even, I mean, if at 12 volts, a 75 kilowatt battery, you would need like 70 of these. You know, because I think a kilowatt is like, what is it? 100 amp hours is like 1.2 kilowatts, something like that. Yeah, so you would need a lot of these batteries to equal a Tesla battery. And then you would need it at a specific voltage because from what I heard, that Tesla battery is 375 volts. So that's massive. So we'll see when my electric bill comes out in November. I'm anxious to see how much it drops because I have some of the lighting that I'm running in the house now off of this power strip here. Like I said, excuse the wires and stuff. This is all in, testing stages right now to see how everything pans out. Then I'll have to try to make it pretty and put it inside a cabinet or whatever else. But right now, guys, it's flawless. I haven't had one problem. Okay, I don't have. If you see, I don't have all the digital gadgets on the wall. You know, I got my charger. The charger has voltage, temperature in Celsius, voltage again, and hang on a second, temperature. Okay, right now it's just showing voltage and temperature because it's not active as far as charging the battery. But when it's charging the battery, it does show the amp rate. Now, another thing to realize too, and many of you do know this, when that battery charger is active and it's charging this battery, the amperage fluctuates. You know, it goes up to like 12 amps, I believe it is, but it fluctuates. Why? Because the closer the battery is to being topped off, charged, the closer it is, the lower amps it's going to push out. So it's not going to always just push 12 amps. Sometimes I come in here it's pushing 5 amps or 3 amps or 2 because it's almost peaked out. That's how you can tell that your battery is almost charged, as if the charger isn't pushing full amperage. That means that your battery is getting close to being topped off. So yeah, guys, I hope that's good information for you. Guys, again, this is my Tesla home project. Just taking the concept of using the battery in the home. I don't have any solar panels connected to this charger right now, guys. Think about what I'm telling you here, okay? And I may not ever put solar panels to it. I don't know, because the reason being is it's so cheap to charge this battery. Again, you think about what I'm telling you here. If it only costs $9 to charge a 75 kilowatt battery, how much do you think that one battery costs to charge that I'm running this refrigerator and other lighting in the home? That's just one. I'm going to eventually have 2 of these for inside. So just think about that, guys. Think about that and how inexpensive that really is. You know, yeah, you have to fork out the big bucks for the battery at first, but once you get your battery and your charger, you don't, like I said, you don't even have to have your solar panels to do this, but you will need a nice inverter. This inverter wasn't cheap either. They're like $400, you know, but you'll get your money back when you look at your electric bill and it's cut, 50% maybe or more, So think about it, do the math, do your research. You can even go online and find a calculator. It will tell you how long your refrigerator will run off a 100 amp hour battery. It'll tell you, how long it should run. And then you can do your calculations. And again, I say this to anybody. If you don't have money, you want to do what I'm doing, and don't think solar here. Don't think solar. Think Tesla. Think charger, battery charger, a battery, a charger. And here's something else I'm going to let you guys know too. When I get my second battery, it's going to have its own charger. Okay? Yeah. They don't interfere with each other, guys. I can have multiple chargers on one battery if I want to. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the exact same charger. I'm going to add this second battery here. I'm going to have, when I add the second battery, I'm going to have it's going to have its own charger. And then what I will do this now, I will incorporate a solar panel into the configuration as backup. So I'm going to have at least 2 solar panels feeding power into the battery, okay? And that way the chargers even run less, Why? Because during the day, the sun will be charging these batteries. So I can't wait till I get to that stage of having 2. I want to do it before winter, but having 2 solar panels connected to my battery configuration. And the thing is, too, guys, realistically, I'm not sure. I'm more of a hybrid setup. Of course, I'm not running my stove, which is a 220. I'm not running that off of battery power. No, of course. I'm not going to even try to run an air conditioner off of this. You don't have to have everything. Just think simplicity. Most guys, you see, they got the whole wall filled up with gadgets. As you see, I have the bare minimum. I don't have it all tucked away and pretty yet because I'm in testing phase. But you can see it's very effective. This has been going on since September 3rd. It was my first official day, last Saturday morning, a.m. I got off work late. Yeah. And tomorrow will be 1 week it's been running. And I didn't even have that timer at that time. I got the timer on Sunday last Sunday. So yeah, guys, think about what I'm saying. Think Tesla. Really think Tesla project. Don't think solar panels. When you buy a Tesla, do they tell you that you have to have solar panels? No. Why? Because it's not a need. As long as there's power, the power grid is up. There's no need to have solar panels. Okay. And that's why I'm not going to go overboard with solar panels. It's not really a need. As long as the power's on, that's being charged now. Like I'm saying, I'm going to use solar panels as backup for my battery bank. Okay. And again, you don't feel like you have to have 15 batteries. You don't. You get a couple 100 amp hour batteries, and voila. I'm telling you because I'm doing it right now. This has been going almost a week. My garage project, if you go back and watch my archives, my refrigerator project that I'm doing, I don't even have anything in that refrigerator in the garage. And it's just constantly running for free, basically. But it does have a charger connected to it. But that setup in the garage has two 100 watt solar panels to it. So that charger only runs at a certain time. And right now, I even have a LED light that lights up in front of the garage that runs all night off that setup, guys. You see what I'm saying? It's costing me basically nothing to do that. Yeah, think about it. My garage door opener, all that's off of lead acid batteries, by the way. So, again, for the home project, you can only use LiPo4 because lead acid batteries emit toxic gases. But again, guys, I know it sounds repetitive, but think Tesla here. Don't think a bunch of solar panels. I have not one solar panel on this setup here. Not one, and it's been running for a week flawlessly. Got my timer there. Controls this on and off times of my LiPo4 battery charger, because right now they don't have it perfected to be a battery maintainer for LiPo4, but it does work well with gel acid. Charger works really good. And like I said, I have this exact same charger in the garage. It's working great in the garage. Okay, guys? I'm sure you guys, those of you that are serious, have to be learning something from this and realize you don't have to have everything. You don't have to have a wall full of electronics to do what I'm doing. Now, I am going to get a couple little monitors maybe, but then again, I may not, because this battery charger here tells you your amperage, your temperature, your voltage of your in charge state of your battery. There you go. And a lot of those other little gadgets, that's all they're going to do. So I probably won't even get a lot of those things. All right, guys, I'll cut the video short. It's 17 minutes. Think about what I'm saying. Tesla Home Project is underway and is doing great.